Hello Space Watchers, and welcome back to the third and final day of SINC. We are here at Crossroads in the Maldives with Luis Zea, the founder of Jaguar Space. How are you doing, Luis?
Doing great. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Louis and I, we are good old pals, maybe we can say that. So this is not the first time. This is a reunion for us. This is the second time we're in the Maldives together. We will tell you later why. But first of all, Louis has been one of the most interesting main characters of SINC. He's been presenting a very interesting project that he's gonna do with EMSRO, with the Maldives Space Research Organization, and I think it would be very interesting to hear from him what is this about.
Thank you, Emma. So it's Corals in Space. This is a project that MISRO, the Maldives Space Research Organization, is working on. As you probably heard from a previous clip here, they got an opportunity to fly someone from either their country or another island nation in a New Shepard flight from Blue Origin, thanks to Sarah. And they want to include science in it, include an experiment. And that's why they reached out to me at Jaguar Space. One of the main reasons for which I incorporated the company was to give access to space to those who historically haven't had it. May they be scientists, organizations in countries that didn't build the space station and therefore have limited access to it, or companies who want to actually get into the new space economy. And in this case, what we are doing at Jaguar is support MISRO in determining what is it that they want to fly, implement it together with Blue Origin in this flight. And that's still to be defined, the exact details. But one of the reasons for which this matters, there's several reasons for which this matters. One is from the scientific aspect. When you think about it, for 3.5 billion years, life has evolved on Earth with the changing environment, but gravity has been a constant. So now that we have the ability to bring cells or tissues or organisms to space, we can see pathways, how it behaves, molecular changes that we simply have never seen on Earth and we can't replicate on Earth. And the question is there any new information that we can gain from that can eventually translate to benefit to people on Earth?
Thank you very much. So, Louis mentioned corals and microgravity, two of my favorite words in the universe. But I mean, outside the scientific research, outside, as you say, the kind of basic research or understanding how corals can grow in microgravity, why do you think that the Maldives should invest in a project like this? Isn't it a bit detached from everyday reality?
I think that argument is heard very commonly in the space sector in general. Like, why are we doing space when we have all these other problems? These other problems are absolutely true. They're real. And really, when we do the same thing all the time, we cannot expect different results. So really, I see these kind of projects as an investment in the diversification of the economy through the labor force, because really the intent that MISRO has for this is for this to serve as a training tool so that the next generation of Maldivians get involved with science, technology, engineering, and they will be a critical part. So basically, this is going to be Maldivian science driven, and this is going to incorporate Maldivian students and other scientists so that they get engaged, not necessarily or exclusively with space, but really interested in science. And it starts as basic science, but eventually it evolves to applied science that brings the benefits that we now all enjoy.
Let's switch the question. Why the space domain should be interested in a project like this? Isn't it a bit too niche, maybe?
No, I think it's great. So in the case, I'm biased, but I think it is awesome. So really, corals are essential to the identity of the Maldivians, and I believe it's going to serve as a beacon of hope, something that other nations can look up to and say, hey, that's what they're doing, and maybe we should follow suit and do something similar because it's very inspiring. It will be very inspiring to the whole country.
Fantastic. And I think on this note, I think both you and I, us on the name of EMSRO and SINC, we really would like to give a big shout to the Karman project, which is the reason why we are all here. Sometimes these kind of synergies are born thanks to NGOs and non-profit organizations that invest in young talent and bring those people and those minds together. And Lou and I were one of two. I don't know if I can define myself a talent, but you are definitely.
Well, that's actually exactly right. And I think this is a very tangible output of what the Karman project is doing, the work they're doing, and it's a great example because we got to know each other with MISRO when I was here as a Karman Fellow last year, and that relationship has grown. And I've done this for a living for almost 2 decades of flying experiments to space, so I can help them with that. And now that I've incorporated Jaguar Space, then I can actually go full in and help them with the implementation of whatever they decide they want to fly.
I could have not said it better. Luis, thank you so much. I wish you fantastic luck, obviously, with Jaguar Space, your new adventure, and also a great continuation of SINC, even if unfortunately it has come to an end. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you, Space Watchers, and keep following us. Space Watch out.